Thanjavur, the city that saw the birth of FCI in 1965, is now about to witness the first food museum of India. The museum has been co-developed by FCI and Visvesvaraya Industrial and Technological Museums, Bangalore. Developed inside the divisional office of FCI, this compact museum is an excellent blend of aesthetics, content and technology. The exposition welcomes one by establishing that the foraging and hunting technique that helped humans fend for their food for more than 90% period of existence changed around 13,000 BCE by farming. Graphics, mural and one projection-mapped video story tells us how, despite being an arduous endeavor, farming came up almost all over the world in different parallel locations and communities. With access to excess food, people thought of preparing for the more demanding days. Thus, starting from the beginning of civilization, food storage became a critical concern for people across the globe, including India. One can scan through this diorama landscape and get to know which people built them and with what intent. In the following section of the museum, we get to know the things that bug us and how we tackle them. As people went to store more food grains, they faced the challenges of storage, and a prominent one, which still is, to keep it safe from infestation of insects and rodents. Botany of human desire and the origins of domestication of different food crops is the theme of the next section of the museum. We primarily eat plant products, but our desire to have palatable, nutritious and visually attractive food made us to select and create a different botany altogether. We quickly scan through the historiography and nutritional values of the different food grains, fruits and vegetables and pulses we eat regularly. So, naturally, we master different cuisines in different states of the country. This part of the museum allows one to explore which recipes one must try before leaving a state in India. From famine to bounty, India's journey to food security has been crafted on the network of services of FCI. The cute VR presentation here takes you to the virtual 3D world of the operations of the FCI food storage systems, both traditional and the modern silos. An automated quiz system is a fun way to test the understanding of the museum. The main building museum signs off by digitally displaying the informative content about the journey of FCI and its present operations of procurement, storage, preservation, movement and distribution. It also has a digital photo wall covering both the early days of FCI as well as its various present-day operations. The annex building shows the journey of a food grain. One can see the diorama depicting the preparation of paddy field for sowing of paddy to harvesting, sale of paddy at direct purchase center after winnowing, and the same is then sent to modern rice mill for paddy milling. This part depicts the storage, movement and QC preservation of food grains in FCI godowns. And finally, food grain distribution at fair price shop. We at FCI work hard to ensure food security of the nation. It is a social need because eating alone feeds hunger, but the heart still longs for a company to share the food with. At this museum, we invite our visitors to feel that food is just not some substance to feed the stomach. It is a nostalgia. It is a social need because eating alone feeds hunger, but the heart still longs for a company to share the food with.